It began as a habit. Harmless, I told myself. Checking her location wasn't about control. It was about reassurance. When you love someone, you want to know they're safe. That's what I believed. But over time, it became something darker, a quiet obsession. Every missed reply made me open the map. Every time she went offline, I checked again. She used to laugh at it. "You're protective," she'd say with a smile. But lately, that smile had started to fade. Then one evening, sitting together in the car outside her apartment, she turned to me and said, "You need to stop checking my location. It's controlling." I remember that moment vividly. Her voice trembled, not with anger, but exhaustion. I wanted to explain that it wasn't control, that it was love, that it was care. But I just nodded. "Okay," I said quietly. "I'll stop." And I did. For the first time in months, I didn't open the app. No more late-night checks. No more tracking dots on the map. At first, it felt good, freeing, even. I told myself this was what trust looked like. If she said she loved me, that should be enough. But then the small changes started. Missed calls, delayed replies, silence that didn't feel peaceful. It felt distant. It crept in slowly, almost imperceptibly. A new weight in her voice when she spoke to me. Lighter, distracted, as if her mind was somewhere else. She began saying she was busy more often. Work dinners, late meetings, spontaneous nights with friends I'd never heard of. I tried not to overthink it. People change. Schedules shift. But in the quiet of night, doubt whispered louder than reason. One Friday, she texted me, "Heading out with coworkers. Don't wait up." Something about those words didn't sit right. My old instincts flared, the urge to know, to check. My finger hovered over the app, but I stopped. She had asked for trust. This was my test. So I locked my phone, leaned back, and stared at the ceiling. Hours passed before I finally drifted off. Close to 2 a.m., the next morning, she sent a picture of brunch with friends, sunlight, mimosas, smiles. But my stomach still twisted. Tiny details caught my eye. Her hair styled differently, an unfamiliar jacket in the background. Things that shouldn't matter, but did. Days became weeks, and the distance grew heavier. She was physically present, but her mind was somewhere else entirely. I kept repeating her words in my head. "Stop checking my location. It's controlling." Maybe she was right. Or maybe she just didn't want me seeing the truth. 2 weeks later, it happened. A friend of mine, unaware of the full story, sent me a photo from a local rooftop bar. "Thought I saw your girl here," he wrote casually. The image was blurry, but clear enough to hurt. She was there, leaning close to a man I'd never met, laughing, her hand resting on his arm like it belonged there. I didn't confront her that night. I sat in my car, parked outside her apartment, staring at the message, my chest tight, my hands numb. I could open the app right then, see exactly where she was, what she was doing. But what would it change? The truth doesn't need tracking. It always finds you eventually. When I saw her the next day, I asked nothing. She looked at me like a stranger, polite, distant, already gone. I smiled, told her I hoped she was happy, and walked away before she could respond. People talk about control as if it's one-sided. But sometimes the one accused of holding too tightly is just the one who cared too much. I wasn't trying to own her. I was afraid to lose her. Turns out, she was already lost. I just hadn't stopped looking long enough to realize it. And when I finally did, it was too late.